Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, and welcome back to Life is Feudal, the MMO guide to the second major update. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the fifth and final video for this guide before I start my own guide later on down the road. We're going to go ahead and start with this will be the counselor section right here. Let's go to counselors, the 8th section in the guide. It says, counselors, are you new to the game? Get help from a counselor, experienced players who will teach you the game basics during training on the newbie island. Receive help from real players, making your first hours in Life is Feudal, the MMO, much easier. Make some friends and find a tutor to learn game basics, and receive the title of well-educated after moving to Abella. Each player on a newbie island can be trained with a counselor per one character. If you already have a character that has finished training, then you can't be a trainee on another of your characters. At the same time, if other characters of your account had a connection with the counselor, they will be broken and the counselor will see them as canceled. Are you an experienced feudalist? Help newbies learn the basics and receive a food reward, and of course, thanks from your trainee. For every successfully taught trainee who traveled to Abella, the counselor will receive God's Favor bonus. The amount of God's Favor bonus depends on how the trainee rated the counselor's work. Depending on the number of trainees taught, the counselor is assigned a rank. God Favor bonus multiplier rises, and special in-game titles unlocked. From 0 to 9 trained pupils, you get the title of counselor. From 10 to 49, you will get the title of expert counselor. And from 50 or more trained pupils, you will have the title of wise counselor. Note, if a trainee has canceled their connection with the counselor or not traveled to Abella, you will not receive a reward for teaching them. Become a good counselor. Your God's Favor reward for teaching a trainee depends on how your pupil rates your work. So below are a few pieces of advice on how to become a good counselor. Start with the basics. Explain to the trainee how to finish each newbie quest step by step. Be patient and polite. Learning something new is always challenging, so your openness and support is very important. Be flexible. Discuss the optimal time for studies with your trainee, and help to find new friends and socialize. Life is Feudal is better suited to playing with others, so perhaps share some good guilds or invite them to your own. All right, guys, guide for trainees, how to find a counselor. That's easy. When you press F1, it'll open up your help window. Look for Ask Players tab on that window, as you can see below. There you go. After you hit F1, it's the third tab over, and it says new here, find a counselor, and just click on the button to find a counselor. 2. Next, simply click on Find a Counselor. A new window will open up with counselors available by their rating, preferred language, or online time. So I guess they have 2 languages here. If you speak 2 languages, that's beneficial to you. That's for sure. 3. When you choose a counselor, click Request button. 4. You need to wait until the requested counselor accepts your request. When your request is accepted, a chat with your counselor will open up, and you will finish your training when you transfer your character to Abella, and will be assigned the well-educated title. Afterwards, you need to rate your counselor 1 to 5 stars, just like Uber. I can't click on this one for whatever reason. Changing your counselor. After 24 real-life hours since your request was accepted, you can choose another counselor by sending a request. When a new counselor accepts your request, your connection with your previous counselor will be broken. Guide for counselors. How to become a counselor. To become a counselor, your character needs to be on the mainland. Go to your character dashboard, find the counselor section, check the image, click on the manage under become a counselor and manage. Then you just need to add some information about yourself, your name, your native language, secondary language, online times, and at least one of the following contacts: Discord, Skype, or Steam. There you go. That's what it looks like. Note, what is more important is that we recommend all counselors link their Life is Feudal account to their Discord account. As soon as you link your accounts, the private chat session will be connected with their Discord private messages system, which will allow the counselor to answer newcomer questions, even if they're not playing the game at that moment. When you finish, click Save. Note, you can deactivate your counselor profile. It will be deleted from a Find a Counselor section, and all your connections with your students will be broken. To do so, you will click the Deactivate Your Profile rank. Rating and a number of trained students will be saved. Then a dialog window will appear where you will need to confirm your decision. You can see all your trainees in the counselors, your trainees. Here you can see name, start date, finish date, and status. Accept, decline buttons if it is an active request from a new player. Started status if you accept the request and the player is your trainee now. Finished if your trainee transferred to Abella. And canceled if your trainee changed counselors. There you go. All right, one of a counselor trainees finishes their training, the counselor will get God Favor reward depending on the rank and trainee rating. Your counselor rating, it shows an example here. It says your trainee, Ivani Grigorovich, has completed the instruction and traveled to Abella. They've rated your efforts at 1 star. You suck. You will be rewarded with 1,500 God's Favor for their instruction. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is an accurate portrayal of how much God's Favor you're going to get for a 1-star rating. Obviously, 5 stars will be more. I would imagine they'd probably be pretty close to what they're going to do. 1,500 God Favor is nothing to sneeze at. It's not great, but it's nothing to sneeze at. Anyway, guys, so deactivation of counselor's profile. A profile deactivation will temporarily stop your teaching activity. Your name will disappear from the list of counselors. Your rating, rank, and number of successful trainees will be saved. Connections with your current trainees will be canceled, and you won't receive a bonus for teaching them. Note, you can reactivate your counselor profile anytime. So all that stuff will come back probably. Are you sure you want to deactivate your counselor profile? Yes, I do. Absolutely, 100%. I don't have time for this. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is the guide for trainees and counselors. I hope that helped you out in your endeavor on learning more about Abella and the game Life is Feudal, the MMO. If you liked the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you, and we'll see you in the next video. And we will be live tomorrow when this patch goes live, so we're going to be checking it out. Come over to YouTube and check it out, guys. So we'll see you there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.